Hey, what's good, guys? Popo here, and I'm glad to be on the channel with you guys today. Thank you very much for coming out and checking to see what's going on. Today, what we're going to do is figure out how to get, or I'm going to show you exactly how to get the audio from your synthesizers into your MPC, or if you want to get your vocals into your MPC to add effects, or your guitar, mainly a synthesizer. Now, I do one-on-one tutorial videos, and this is one of the most asked questions that I get, so I figure I'd make a decent video about it, and hopefully this comes out okay. Um, I'm going to try to go over what to plug in and why I have it plugged in, and it's going to be it's basically four cables that we're going to be using, okay? So let's get right into it, and hopefully this comes out. So, whenever you have your MPC and you turn it on, and you're right now, let's take this out here. On the back of your MPC, you have MIDI in 1 and 2, and you got MIDI out A, B, C, and D. I don't want anything going in. If I try to use a synthesizer that has sounds to control my MPC, I can do that, but it's not going to record the noises that are coming out of that synth. It's only going to record what's playing on the box. Okay, so what I want to do is control that synthesizer, these modules with my USB keyboard. So first thing that I do, I grab my USB keyboard. The only wire that I have plugged into it is the USB cord, and it's going right here. As soon as you plug it in, it goes and powers everything on. It's legit. Um, I'll hit the things here on the screen on my MPC. You can see that it's moving right in the middle there on track. The little lines are moving, and it's like cool. I have activity. It powered on my keyboard, and I have the little lines moving. So what we do now is I'm gonna take just the right cable out of. We're not gonna go in because our USB is going in. Our USB is gonna control everything, and I'm gonna show you exactly how. So I want to go out of A. Make sure you don't go into 2. You want to make sure you go into A. Okay, into A. So we're coming out of MIDI A into this black synthesizer right over here. Simple as that, right? Out of here into that black synthesizer. Now, out of that black synthesizer, I have my audio, the left and right mono. I'll show you the cables here. These are coming right out of the keyboard, not headphone, but it's got a left and right. You can go headphone jack or whatever. Me, I go left and right. And what you want to do, if that's your only synthesizer that you have in your house and you're not worried about going into a mixer or anything like that, me personally, I run everything into a mixer and I come out of my mixer into my MPC. But if this is your setup, you have one synthesizer, you go MIDI out A, into your synthesizer, MIDI in. Then you take your audio cables out of your synthesizer and plug them in to 1 and 2, where my black and red wire is right here. That's where you want them. So now the audio that you're hearing is coming out of hopefully the MPC. You can't see anything, and whenever you hit the keys, nothing's moving. So what we need to do, drag this over here. And guys, I show this because I try to encourage everybody to make music, and this is important stuff. It's good to know this. Okay, so um, right here on track 1, you got the 4 squares, the plug, the keys. Underneath the plug, there's that circle. It looks like a MIDI. You want to hit that. So right now, you still you hit the keys on your USB and you don't get anything. You want to make sure that you're on MIDI port A, because that's the if you're using your USB keyboard, you want it to control MIDI A. And right now, you probably still don't get any sound. So what you're going to do is hit program change. This changes the notes, or it changes the sounds that are in your synthesizer. So you put it on 1, and now whenever you hit a pad, you should be able to hear something. And if you want to change the sound, sorry if that blew you guys' ears out, but I want to show you that it does work. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my headphones back on. And I'll repeat all this one more time because repetition is the key. And I really hate to see anybody give up on anything that they're trying to do. So, cool. I got action on my USB keyboard. USB keyboard. It's controlling that synthesizer. So, that's it. We go USB into your USB keyboard. That's the only wires going to your USB keyboard. Then we're going to go MIDI out A into your synthesizer. Audio out of your synthesizer. Now, in my case, I go into a mixer. Um, I have a whole bunch of different have a whole bunch of synthesizers, and I like to track them out and make sure that they're all going in a good level before they go into my MPC. But it's only because on the back here you do have one, two. You can plug in three, four. There's four inputs in the back. You can go mono or each one or whatever. But I needed more inputs, so I go in through a 22 channel mixer, and that gives me 12 different synthesizers that I can use independently. And then I just go left and right here, right out of my mixer into my MPC, just like that. So I hope that really kind of clears up the mud. Like I say, I have a lot of people asking. I'm going to turn this camera off here. It's driving me crazy. But I did have a few people ask me about that. So I thought I would try to make a video about it. And man, did I try. And then I had the other screen on this camera. Freaking, it was blocking the MPC. Everything was kind of going wrong. So forgive me if it didn't come out great. But long story short, that's how you do it. That's how you get your audio. So now you can go ahead and hit record and get down on your, and it's dope. So again, guys, I've been really super busy. If you've hung out this long, I really appreciate it, and stick around. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing because next month I've been really working hard, and time is real limited. So I've really been putting in the time to one, try to make videos and give the one-on-one lessons, which I don't charge anything for. I just want you to not give up. And I'm gonna release a sample pack. And I have taken all of my modules, all of my synthesizers, and I've taken my favorite sounds, I've combined them, I've edited them. All I have to do is some final touches. I want them to have effects on the MPC, and there are going to be some dynamite sounds. There's going to be like 50. Right now, I have about 50 really nice, high quality sounds on there. And it's just going to be more for synth lead. So if you're interested in that, stick around. And hopefully that comes out here real soon. I'm excited about that. I've been working really hard about that, and I'm super stoked about it. It'll be my first product. So I appreciate a little love. All right. I'm Polypopo, man. Don't give up. If you need anything, hit me up, man. I will be here every single step of the way. All right? I'll talk to you later.